I'm Professor Brothers, and this video is going to discuss DevOps. Understanding DevOps is a methodology to speed up the time to market, apply incremental improvements in response to a changing environment, and create a more streamlined development process. So what happened before DevOps? Before DevOps, there was a development team and there was an operations team, and they worked pretty much in isolation. The developers would develop on their local machines, and then they would send a developed product to the operations team. The operations team would then try to deploy it on servers and on different structures. This created a major pain point between the two teams. DevOps was created in order to alleviate that pain point. According to Amazon, DevOps is a set of flexible services designed to enable companies to more rapidly and reliably build and deliver products. DevOps is oftentimes envisioned as an infinity, where the process of development and maintenance on software never ends. So we start off with a planning phase, where you're going to outline what you're going to do for the current build phase. Then after the build phase, it goes into continuous integration and deployment. This period will be talked about a little bit more on the next slide. After that, we go into a monitoring, operation, feedback stages, then back to planning. On this, you can see that the left-hand side of the infinity is development, the right-hand side of the infinity is operations, and DevOps is a way to try to bring those two closer together. DevOps and Agile. We have another video that's talking about the Agile process and how you can use the Scrum model in order to outline what you're going to do in the next development cycle. The two work together. DevOps is the application of Agile methodologies beyond just the software development. So continuous integration, continuous development, oftentimes called CI/CD, is an umbrella term that includes continuous integration, testing, delivery, and deployment. So all of these things combined go into this highlighted region of the infinity, where we are taking a product that we've created and we are doing integration, testing, delivery, deployment on a small change basis and pushing out small changes to the software base. DevOps tools. There are a lot of tools that have been developed specifically to bridge the gap between developers and operations. If you look at the infinity that we were looking at on the last slide, this is from Atlassian. And they have all their tools that go to support the different regions outlined on this slide. There's another approach also. This one is from an article that is talking about how to use Amazon Web Services and Jenkins in conjunction. So Amazon Web Services is a web hosting platform, and Jenkins, it works to facilitate the movement of the software modules from one to the other to automate the process. And then this is using Git, which is a repository system. DevOps tools. So you can have Jira, which is an issue tracking software. Bitbucket is one of the repositories. Jenkins helps with CI/CD. GitHub is another repository system. Amazon Web Services. These are web hosting platforms. These are just some examples of the software tools that are out there to help facilitate this process and make our lives easier and bring the software developers and the software operators together into one structure. DevOps streamlines development and operations by containerizing code and dependencies into a single package to streamline development, test, deployment, and maintenance. Some examples of these, some nomenclatures of these: Amazon Web Service, and Elastic Container Registry. We'll see those in this illustration. We have Jenkins that is controlling this process flow at the top with a repository management system that is moving a package forward. The package is tested before it is joined into the larger repository that's shown at the bottom. This larger repository pulls in the packages and puts them together into a software load that is moved out into an Elastic Container Registry. and deployed on Amazon Web Services. From the programmer's point of view, this is broken down into smaller tasks. So an individual programmer might deal in just this top world. And then another programmer takes and merges things together, where Jenkins is helping to automatically test and integrate and run benchmark testing to ensure that the package works with all the other software, and that when it joins in, there are no problems that are created as it's joined in and deployed with the larger software package. Let me know if you have any questions on this video. Have a good day.